Hey guys, John here, and welcome back to Minecraft. Alright, so today I got a couple things in mind. I let it get dark. There's some monsters around. Don't know how many, but there's some. Hey, hey you. Yeah. Shields actually make it so the spiders aren't so freaking cheaty. Alright, so we are currently in 1.14.1, the official full patch. The previous snapshots of 1.14.1 definitely fixed the terrain loading issues. So that was good. But yeah, so they've worked out a lot of little bugs and stuff, and it's going to be cool. One thing I wanted to do, though, right away, that I did off screen, was address this. Now, I had this so that the smoke was going through, so you could see it up above, which I thought was cool. The problem is it left a hole that something could drop through, like a creeper or whatever. Didn't like that idea at all. So what I did was I closed off that one there. I put another one under here. And the thing is, smoke can pass through a block if it's right above it. So it's like right under this. It can pass through that, but if it's like one higher, it gets stuck. Um, so yeah, that's what we did. We put a second one here so we can still have our smoke signal for our base. I have a better idea for what I'm going to do with this so it doesn't look so stupid and abnormal. But that's going to apply to something we're going to start working on today. I also had to break that because the smoke was getting stuck on those leaves. But having it closer to the surface also makes the smoke signal go higher, so that's kind of cool. But I also don't really care for how it looks just gathering here either, so it's kind of like, eh. But that's okay, because we're going to address something today, which is we're going to start working on temporary home number 2. And it's going to somewhat connect to temporary home number 1, in that we're going to build it right here. And we're going to have like a little entryway that go down into the basement slash this place. So that's what that's going to be. And we're going to keep it in a nice little natural looking ramshackle kind of a deal. Which is why I said this will get addressed, because we're not going to be leaving this here. But yeah, so let's chop down these trees. I do want to say that I hope that you guys have been enjoying these episodes. I'm recording all of these before I actually release the first one, so I really don't know if you're enjoying them, but I assume some of you are definitely enjoying them. Also want to point out that the Minecraft series is still going strong over on the Team Chaos channel. Definitely check that out. That's Aaron's project, but a lot of us also appear in those videos from like stream highlights or just being there for projects. So definitely check those out. Those are a lot of fun. And just in general, working on that channel it's been really good. I'm excited to see that audience over there get built up. And if you are new, definitely go check that out, because it is a channel that features not only myself, but a lot of my friends making content. And it's a big variety of things. So yeah, you don't want to miss out on that. Anyway, so I'm going to clear out some of these trees. I really got to get used to the whole axe equals weapon thing, because I'm not used to it. I'm used to scrolling down to get to my axe. And yeah, it's a little weird for me, but I've got to get used to it. I know that's the meta now. I mean, technically the sword is still fine for single player, but it's so important to get used to the axe for PvP, which is something that I may or may not be partaking in the near future, that I'm just trying to force myself to just use the axe as a weapon and be done with it. But yeah. You don't get that area of effect swing thing that you get with the sword, so that you could hit like 2 mobs at once or whatever. So that is a downside to it, and you would think, well, in single player, just use a sword, but like I say, I'm trying to train myself a little bit to get used to it. Okay. I was gonna break this grass here. I know I had talked before about making this hill look more natural still and adding more grass and flowers, but my ideas changed a little bit, you know? And so there was really no point in doing this because I'm definitely moving this, but I wasn't sure when I was going to be tackling this project, so that's why I just went ahead and figured that out when I was playing on here off screen. Didn't really do much of anything else, to be fair. I don't think I really did anything else to speak of, but yeah. So let's see. How do I want to handle this? So I like the gradual climb of the hill here, and I don't want to mess with that. Let's see. Maybe because like it goes back down here, so maybe we take off this layer, and then we work with this area because that way it'll be a nice open spot. So that fire thing I did is definitely going away now, but that's okay. It was more just in case I went and did any wandering around, because seeing the smoke is a good way of knowing where you are. Even though I don't typically have too many issues getting lost in Minecraft, and especially if I pay attention to chords. But just in general, I've always had a pretty decent idea of where I'm at and where I'm going. Sometimes you get turned around, especially in a new world. But like that big mountain over there, which you can't see currently, but that's a really telltale thing for me, and the village on the other side of this mountain range. Like I can kind of pinpoint that and know, okay, head to the coast and I'll find my spawn. So not too bad, not too bad. You know what, we'll leave this for now. It's not like in the way really, I don't think. So we'll leave it for now. All right, let's just gather any extra saplings and stuff, because I'm probably going to be utilizing some of the acacia stuff in general. Okay, so we are going to, let's see, do I have any extra in here? No, we don't. I kind of like the idea of keeping it looking natural, though. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some stone in here. Go ahead and make these into torches. Okay. Should do. All right. What I'm going to do is actually, been kind of rambling this whole time while doing this stuff, but I'm actually going to chop down a few more trees because I need more logs as well instead of just planks. But you'll see why in a minute. But yeah, let me get some more of these trees. All right, so thanks, Val. I have cleared out some more trees and got enough logs to at least get started here. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, okay, we work with, I forgot to get stone. We work with stone, stone, logs, planks, and maybe even work in some of the grass, like build up some dirt around some spots so that the grass trails up, and also use some leaves for like shrubbery. And we use all of these things to make it look very rustic and natural and part of things. Okay. So what I'm thinking is figure out the corners here. And like I say, I kind of like the idea of it not being like super boxy and straightforward either. So we're going to go like, this is one corner. Okay. And let's see. We'll go like, say this. All right. Then at this point, I kind of want the build to jut out a little bit. So like this, or like an entryway kind of a deal. Then we go back again. And then, so let's Let's see. Okay, about that far back. But let's assume that this is just a little room, you know? That's like this. And then it kind of, whoops, does a thing like this. Maybe? Here we go. And that's our general shape. Just for the sake of being it, I'm just going to throw these down. These are not going to be used. But I kind of want to give you the idea of what we're going for here. I wish I had some scaffolding. This is like the entry. Yeah, I wish I had some scaffolding, but maybe I can just pillar up enough so that you guys can see the overall shape here. Yeah, just something a little different, you know? This needs to go one more though, because that part right there I think should be one more out. But yeah, and you know what? Yeah, I'm seeing some things. I'm seeing some things. I really want to get scaffolding, but I don't have access to bamboo currently. I would have to find a jungle or like fish for it or something. So we have to make do with what we got right now. Okay, so what if we do this again, just using the cobble as a placeholder for walls. Whoops. I'll take this back one because I like the idea of it not being fully pressed up against this until we decide what we're doing exactly. Yeah. So then you would be here. Okay, that's one thing I want to fix. And then the other thing is this. Because we're going to take it back here. Yeah. That could do the trick. Let's pillar with dirt instead. Not using up my iron pick for this. Okay, yeah, that's got an interesting flow to it. I just don't, I'm tired of making boxes. You know what I mean? Like I'm tired of building in squares in this game. I've learned that, you know, good builders, they don't do that. They add definition, they break from symmetry. Resist symmetry, as Etho and Beef were talking about recently in a video. Yeah, I'm digging this. Okay, so we need to take all of this up, though, because this cobble is not to remain. No. So that goes. We also have to figure out flooring as well, though I think I'll probably just use planks. Maybe? Makes sense. Again, I'll leave this fire here temporarily. It's not the end of the world. It's there. Let's see. Dig all this out. We will make ourselves more planks, and you might wonder why planks. Well, because I want to save on supplies as much as possible here. And no, I'm not going to have a down one because that would make it really annoying for everything. Instead, I'm going to put it at the top. Yes, there's an air gap. If that makes you upset in some OCD way, I'm sorry, but it saves on resources so much when you can use slabs for big coverage of areas like this. I did not make enough though, as it turns out. Almost. Alright. I do have a workbench. Why don't I just actually use that? Okay. Don't know how many we'll need. We'll probably need some more for some other things later anyway, so it's fine. And there we go. Floor is figured out. For now, anyway. Okay, so this... I'm thinking. So for the walls... Smooth stone. I was gonna say it looks pretty good with this, but now I'm not so sure. What about andesite? What does andesite look like next to this? I hate that andesite and stone are basically the same now. I wish this was more of the old smooth. I can make the full-on smooth stone, but I think that might be too much. So we'll see, I guess. I can also make the smooth andesite. We could take a look at that. You know what? I'm just gonna make another furnace, I guess. Right, might as well. Wait, is smooth andesite not a thing? I thought you could... Wait, is that just... Oh, it's like that. Wait, I'll bet the stone cutter, though. There we go, 1 for 1, right? Well, I guess it's the same with that, but whatever. Okay, well... Let's just take one of those. And we'll take some of these. And let's see which one of these things suits us better. Okay, so... That's the smooth andesite. The smooth stone. Ugh. Not getting the look I was wanting. Either one of those things. Trying to think, like what else could I go with? I mean, regular stone definitely makes it still look like it's part of things around here, you know what I mean? So if we do something like this, I mean, like, and then we pile up, you know, like if there's little piles of dirt and grass or shrubbery or whatever, it helps it blend in more. Just contrasts so much more weirdly with this than I was wanting. Maybe if I get a bunch of it down, even though it's totally wasting me having to cook this stuff, but if I get a bunch of it down here, we'll like it more. Nah, that's just too much of a contrast. So maybe we just can't use these logs? But I wanted to. I really did. Alright. Maybe I need to figure something else out. Ugh, so much wasted cooked stone. Alright, so I've been thinking about this, and I think what I needed here was this bottom beam log situation, that it was more interconnected that way, and then stone on the walls doesn't look so bad if it's not going straight down and sort of being this big break. If it's like this, then it's like the stone was filled in, you know, like the wood is the supports for the stone walls, you know what I mean? And I feel like I'm feeling better about that. And then on the top one, it would be more logs. I'm gonna need to farm a lot more trees, but yeah. Okay, I think that's something that I can work with. Now here, I was thinking like the bed would be here, and then this would be a window, but it's so like cut off here more than I was thinking. I kind of feel like was more like, you know, that's taking away some of my my zigzag situation here, but if we had it be like this, how do I want to do this? Something like, well, I mean, I guess technically it could be like this, and this could be down here, I guess. I am out of stone. Great. Did I use all of it? I probably did. Yeah, I was making it into this crap. Oh, I had 2 more in here. Beautiful, beautiful. God, this tricked me. Well, anyway, you get the idea. Maybe. I don't know how I feel about that now. You know what? No. Even though it takes away some of that whole diagonal thing I was doing, I think the smarter move then in this situation is do it like this. It is getting rid of my little diagonal bit, but what, I mean, I don't know. It, like, design wise, I'm trying to understand what I'm doing here, you know? No, this is way too wide. What am I doing? What am I doing? That's going to be a great view, too, from this room when you can see the sunset like that. Pretty cool. Actually, you know what? I have a bed. So yeah, there's our sleeping spot. You won't be able to see it from the bed, obviously, but that's okay. All right. So I think I've worked this out the way I want to, sort of. I removed this beam here, but then I realized that it was gonna mess with that, so I'm gonna put that back. I don't want to see the exposed end of the log, you know? So we do this. Let me put this somewhere where I can use it later. Okay. So see, this way from the inside, the window is going to be framed with these. It does look a little strange from here for this to be double log, but I think it works for the aesthetic I'm going for. You know, this is also doubled here, which is interesting. It does kind of match that, so which makes me think that these corners should be more obviously logs from the inside too, maybe? Like, so that the window here is framed in logs as well. Getting more and more costly as I go, breaking the stone that I have to recook, and also the all the logs. But yeah, I think you kind of get the idea I'm going for now, and how it's gonna look from the inside is more important to me right now. So window here, window here. We could maybe do a window here as well. Not a window here because it's facing the mountain. Yeah. All right, well, I need to get more logs, and oh, I should start cooking glass too if I have any sand in here. I don't. But guess what? There's sand freaking everywhere here, so yeah. Creepy noise. Lava? Creepy noise and ah! I thought I was gonna plunge myself into lava there for a second. Where's this cave and or lava? Hear it real loud. A little bit afraid. Oh, there we go. Interesting. That was also kind of a almost Vex-like trap there waiting to happen, wasn't it? It's a lava pool. But you know what? That's cool. We're gonna need lava for things, and we have a source of it nearby. Now what you're probably thinking is, John, this is gonna be a super ugly hole right out inside of your house. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I will take the sand and then I will put a layer of cobble one down and then I'll put sand back over the top of it and you won't see it. But I mean, I'll do that later because I just really want to get some sand right now. But we'll fix this later, I promise. Off screen, most likely. Okay. You can see we're already starting to have something here, and it's gonna, like I said, I'm gonna decorate it with grass and leaves and stuff to really blend it in. Maybe have a tree growing up in it or beside it, and then it'll really blend in nicely. Okay, so I think I've worked out where this window's gonna be. One and this one. This could use with some adjusting, maybe at some point. Use some adjusting. Use with some adjusting. What am I even saying? Oh, I'm seeing something here that I don't like. Hold on. Let's sleep. And yeah, so yeah, it's not going to be the same. So if we do this instead. Oh, what am I doing? Broke my shovel too. Everything's breaking. We do that. And then, yeah. This is going to be okay. I think. Bear with me here. So what it'll be is this beam up, beam to the side. We gotta put two there. I'm just constantly running out of logs, just all the time running out of logs and stone and going back and forth. You'd think I would have prepared for this better. Ha ha ha, because I'm always so prepared. Not. Okay. Gimme. I'm glad this trick works still / again. I can't remember if it was moved, but being able to jump and maintain the braking, I can't remember if that was a thing that they took out at some point, but all I know is I'm glad I can do it because it saves me to some degree having to place another block under me. I know that's laziness and honestly would be faster if I just did that and got it over with. Yeah. That's it. That's what I was looking for. Remember when I said resist symmetry? Not when it comes to things like that. Resist the symmetry in the house to some degree. Although, I guess in a lot of ways it is still symmetrical. I don't know. I like the idea of the diagonal wall. It just was going to frick with my look too much that I wanted. Yeah, next place I'll just straight up resist all symmetry, I promise. But for now, oh, I don't want full glass blocks. I could save on this by making panes. Why did I go down here? I have freaking a workbench right here. All right. We'll do that. And we'll go bump. I like the clearer glass, I must admit. Big fan. Right, do that, and boop. Yeah. a home this is becoming. Okay. So this needs to go up again. So like, I'm not gonna have enough logs again, obviously, but everything needs to go up one more, I believe. The windows will be, I think, yeah, I think we'll cap it with the logs too, just like fully frame the windows and log. Stone will just be for the empty spaces of wall, basically. I think that makes sense. So again, let me cut away and just chop down like all of these trees, and then I'll be back. Yes, indeed. Whoops. Is it like this? No. I intend to bring the stone up more. I don't think so. I think I'm capping it all off. Limited stone usage in the end. I used a lot more logs than I had anticipated. But I think it works out, and it is more of a log cabin, yeah. Just like stuccoed in some spots or something. I don't know. Yeah, maybe not my best idea. Also, that didn't turn out the same either. All right, you know what? Let's just do this so that it matches that. Yeah. All right. So who ended up being OCD about this? Me. Oh, and this didn't make any sense like that, now would it? Given the shape of things. Where did I put my glass? My glass. Here we go. 2 more is exactly what I needed. As long as I don't misplace it like an idiot. There we go. All right, now I need you to go. Because reasons. No, just you're kind of in the way at the moment. You know what? I'm just gonna put you like here, sure. Just to, well, yeah, that should be fine. Just to get you out of my way for the moment. Oh, you don't get them back. That's right. Dang it, I forgot about that. Get charcoal from it though. Weird. Okay. Well, we'll make another one then. What is it again? Campfire. Use charcoal instead, please. Just have one less thing taking up space I don't need. Boom. No? I'm trying to put a salmon on it, not the campfire. Idiot. Idiot goes to Rome. Alright. Sleep. Yeah. Yes. Alright. Okay. So this is actually looking and feeling like a house now. That's something, right? Do I have... I do have another door. I'm not sure... Are there gray doors? I guess not. But you know what? That's fine. We don't want this to look like super uncolorful, right? Uncolorful. So what I'm gonna do then is go this and this, I think. Let's look and see. My gosh, mouse wheel. All right. Yeah, I reckon. It is unfortunate that there's not more stone visible now that I think about it, but it's fine. It's fine. It's very, very much just logs, isn't it? Especially when you see it from a distance. It's just logs. Alright, maybe I will tweak this later. But for now, I think it's a good start. I think it's a good start. Give me some ideas though. By the time you see this, I'll probably have already worked on it some more. But next time we are going to be working on the roof and some decorative stuff and connecting it to the quote-unquote basement. I may actually remove this entrance too, so that you only access it from inside, and then maybe we come up with like a little staircase that isn't too obtrusive there. But yeah, we're making some progress here. That is going to be it for this episode, though. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hammer that like button, share with your friends, subscribe for news, join the Wolfpack. Be sure to check out the Team Chaos channel, link in the description, and I'll see you guys next time for more. Bye.